Tonight's episode is brought to you by Goodwood Digby Distillery. Hard to pronounce, easy to drink. Find out more at goodwooddigby.com.
Just give the average Joe an insight of what's it like playing at this level.
Friday night's always been a personal favourite of mine. You've got the long weekend. Everyone's just wanting that release, that stimulation, just to watch a macabre sport of gladiatorial confrontation. And you feed off that as athletes. Like, you love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
10 minutes tops because we need to drink.
Shout out Hardman.
Nick Hardman. Shout out Nick Hardman. Can we move this fucking stupid?
We can't move the fucking
rugby
stupid
guy on Twitter.
The fucking stupid side. The rugby guy was way too polite. He was on the sideline during every fucking anthem, and all he would do was like, "Oh, you having a lovely time?" I was like, "Mate, of course. Why the fuck are you here?
Yeah.
Like, how did you get sent over here to film Goose Step videos? That's phenomenal.
This is all in the pod, man.
That's fine. He's a lovely bloke, but Jesus Christ, who funded that?"
All right, gentlemen. At the risk of peaking the mic, I've given myself permission to do this. We are currently recording at... Is it Rugby Australia's post-drinks event at a core stadium?
Just a random function room we've taken over.
Yes. Yeah. It's a random function room at the top of a core stadium. We're looking out over the stadium. It's 1:30 a.m. after the Wallabies defeated the British and Irish Lions 22-12. I'm going to say it now. We fucking won! Yes! Oh, yeah. Finally! Oh, God!
It was 22-14 if you go off the...
No.
I'm going over the scoreboard at the end.
I saw the conversion.
I agree with you.
He shanked it.
He shanked it like you would.
Russell shanked it. I had the direct line of sight. He missed it by a mile.
And the score will go down in history as 22-12. But I'm just saying, I don't know who was keeping track of that.
Oh, yeah, on the camera.
But it wasn't even close. No. Finn Russell didn't even give it a crack. He just thought, I need to get this thing off.
So, serious question though, does this mean does that affect the points differential overall for the series?
Yes, we still just lost by one point.
Oh, come on.
1 point down, regardless of the conversion. Aside from that, I feel vindicated. I feel a little bit sexy as an Australian.
Yes.
I feel plump and full of vigour over the fact that we have, as the British say, an outstanding moral victory. And I'll take that to the fucking grave.
Yes.
Because not only did we deserve our third test win, it vindicates what was a sensational second test performance, and I'm just stoked. We've had so many shit days in the press box, especially to my right, Mr. Nathan Williamson, and I'm so happy for him, but for us and for me, it's a nice day. It's just a nice day. Fair fuck off, Finn. Also welcome.
Yeah, I was about to say, we should probably say who's actually here at the table. We've got, obviously, Mr. Williamson. We've obviously got Lachie from Scrumbags. We've got Mr. Finn Morton, who has been pleading with us not to get him back on the pod.
I didn't want to be here. Not at all.
No.
Didn't want to be here.
And of course, Zach, and also Zach to my left.
I'm cosplaying Hartman today.
Cosplaying as Hartman.
It's a horrible image.
Full disclosure, Nick Hartman, because I know you'll be listening to this pod. We actually really, really want to get you and Zach on a pod together. I actually want to know how it turns out.
Who won? Who likes Tape McDevitt more?
Oh no, Zach. Zach.
Yeah.
By far. Zach. Yeah.
I think the whole nation loves Tape McDevitt now after tonight, right? Like, I mean, he's got another try off the bench. He's pretty good. Dude, he goes okay.
We went into the jaws of life to get Zach's mouth from around his cock. It was awful. It just took forever. There were scenes, ambulances. It was
That's
horrible.
bleeped in the pod.
No, it's not. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, most of the pods come with an expletive warning.
I'm testing the waters.
Every time I left the press box to go run and do something, I missed the try. I missed Max's. I missed the last try.
So you basically have to be doing shit all the time for the Wallabies.
We kept Zach busy the entire time. Man, that was the moment where it was like,
we're on.
And I walked into the press box that you guys were in. And we're on. No? Just don't tell my dad that. Proud All Blacks fan he is. But no, I walked into your little press box, your room that I wasn't invited to. Anyway. And I went over there. I actually said to my boss, I want to go see Nath because I've sat next to him during so many losses. And I want to go experience this with him. And I go over there and I go, Nath, I think it's happening. And he goes, shut up.
Yeah, everyone.
Don't say it.
We all tell you to shut up.
So I basically went, I'm not wanted here. And left. And unfortunately, that's not an unfamiliar feeling for me. But
So you were cosplaying as Lucan.
I'm so happy we got Zach on.
Yes.
that is
Like
funny.
I said, Zach and Hartman would kill it on a pod. That's
What about Zach and Hartman take on rugby?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's our podcast.
Wait, your thing is run it straight.
I just want to see Zach Hartman's reaction. Zach Hartman. I want to see Zach's reaction to Nick Hartman's pitch about the Western Sydney Chiefs, the Chefs.
What about the hottest takes with Zach and Hartman?
Yes.
Your name can be first if you want, Nick.
No, I believe in that fully.
Yeah,
You guys are brave.
I can see it. I believe in that vision.
Can I just make a point? Because the last time we were on this pod, I may have gone a little too far.
No, you didn't.
What did you say?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't go too far.
They've shared feelings.
I may have shared too many feelings.
We were in the Wallabies change room. You need to listen to this pod, Finn. It was something.
I did listen to it, but for those who didn't, of course, wherever you get your podcasts.
He said he was quitting rugby.
About
Finn Morton Sports TikTok stuff. Check it out.
About 14 F words, about 4 minutes, and essentially a mental breakdown. But
Didn't you say you blacked out? You forgot what you were saying?
Yes, I did. But
It's amazing.
this is one of the best performances in the professional era. By far the best under Schmidt.
One of the most important.
Most important, again, as first pitched by Finn Ward.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah, absolutely.
Correct.
Yeah. To take that from anyone.
Listen, I can't look at that and say somebody had a bad game. I mean, everybody was amazing. Tom Hooper, Will Scott, amazing. Nick White, amazing.
Harry Wilson. Did he have a good game?
Fucking ticker. It was all ticker. It doesn't have to be good when it was that hard.
No, but tell me,
From a captaincy perspective.
those two kickoffs though. He drops the kickoff just after Jorgo's try. That was pretty decisive, or it could have been. A lot more problematic than it ended up being. And he dropped the kickoff, I think it was after Peach's try, early in the game. So, like, those are moments where, to be fair, torrential conditions, mini cyclone,
Disgusting.
Lightning,
40-minute lightning delay.
But if things had gone different, like after Jorgo's try, if the Lions had scored a try, I wholeheartedly believe they would have won the test.
Yeah,
And
that's fair.
And it would have been a real shame because unfortunately we would have had to come back to that moment. That kickoff where I think it was him and Nick White, both were kind of going, who's going to get it, I'll go get it, and they both went for it.
Yeah. There was a couple of moments like that. There's a couple of moments where you start thinking, this is going to go away from us. That if they score, they win. If they score, they're going to go on and win. If we don't sort of steal that line before half-time, if we don't score straight after the break. But hey,
Clutch moments, though.
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah.
I guess we'll never know.
Clutch. I'll tell you what, some serious clutch moments because, I mean, how many times did the Lions... One of the things that really determined that they won that Melbourne match was even though the Wallabies dominated that first half, whenever the Lions went into enemy territory, they always came away with points. That did not happen tonight. I thought the Wallabies were incredibly strong in defence. And tell you what, Tom fucking Hooper. I'm not going to lie, I was really worried when Bobby V was ruled out, but I'll tell you what, I'm not worried anymore because Tom Hooper was, phenomenal, amazing. Like him and Fraser, I could watch them.
Oh, that was Fraser's best game in a long time.
Yeah, I could watch, but the way they worked
colours
together, it was just so dangerous together.
I got a text from a mate of mine. I won't say his name, but he basically said, he's incredibly famous.
Really famous. Finn's connected in high places.
No, he's not. But he summed it up really well, just saying Tom Hooper is more machine than man, or he was tonight, at least. Basically, he was just immense.
My immediate thoughts are like, God, whatever. Like, I know that Joe or Les Kiss are probably going to be giving him the call from you're one of the overseas players coming in.
Are people counting AI as friends these days?
I do, but I'm not sure
that's a different thing.
The average.
Was your friend ChatGPT?
Yeah. Well, I need someone to talk to on tour, but I think Joe spoke about it post game, didn't he? I think he fairly addressed it. They're basically looking at Tom going to Exeter in England as a sabbatical, even though it's not an official sabbatical in the sense that he doesn't have a contract with Rugby Australia. Tom apparently has expressed the desire to come back to, presumably you think the Brumbies or at least Australian rugby, probably the Waratahs the way it ends up, right? Don't say yes,
no.
I want the Brumbies.
We want them in the Brumbies.
We need more back rows.
Hooper to the force.
Looking great. His appearance has been paid by Andrew Tree Forrest.
No, but so I think they're treating that as a sabbatical. So Joe's obviously got a history of not selecting players who are overseas based. But you look ahead to this TRC squad that's going to be announced on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Hooper has to be there. I think Taniela, after tonight, has to be there.
Oh, what a fortnight that he has had since First Nations Pacific. What? Yes. So you've got your hand up.
Oh, I didn't know that I would actually be called upon.
Yeah, no.
But that's exciting. I only put my hand up because I wanted to ask, why are we surprised that Tom Hooper did so well? Tom Hooper came in off the back but Tom Hooper came in off the back of being the highest performing Super Rugby player
that's true.
for the first half of the season, well ahead of Artie Savia, well ahead of anyone else in the medal count because of his consistent performances across 4, 5, 6 and 8.
That's
He
crazy.
is phenomenal versatility.
Who has that versatility in rugby now? Genuinely.
No one.
Who can play across, what?
Jeremy
four?
Williams?
And maybe
4, 5, 6?
maybe Sammy Pennyfee now.
Yeah,
Aside from
Sammy
that,
Penny.
I can't think of anyone else. And he
Luke
excels.
Rob Leota
Maybe.
probably can.
But like Tom Hooper is just such I would say a unique force within Australian rugby.
Yeah.
That like even though he's going to Exeter, don't let him go. Also, this shouldn't count for selection. Don't get me wrong, but God, he's a funny bastard.
Oh, so good.
And we don't see enough of that. I think in Australian rugby.
He's like a personality.
Or, like if it was up to me, and it's definitely if it was up to me, and it certainly isn't. I'd have him and Carlos Zizano up for media every day because those two are
That'd
hilarious.
be so fun.
I will say this. Okay, I can answer your questions. I can ask you a question, Lachie, and the answer is that right. I mean, he's had a couple of tests in Wallaby goal, but he hasn't like the form that he's expressed so far this season, which you correctly point out. He hasn't had the chance to translate that to a Wallaby level until tonight.
Yeah.
Until tonight. I mean, like when he did the when I kind of he was on my radar after we performed for Fiji, and then immediately went down to Canberra with a 3-day turnaround to play for the Brumbies. And I didn't even care if it was off the bench. I was like, okay, that's some ticker. Yeah, that's some ticker. And not only that, he played very, very well against the Lions for the Brumbies. Even despite coming off a bruising encounter with Fiji. And I was like, now that is some guts. And it really made me sit up and pay attention. It made me go, because again, Australia's been missing some big bastards. We've been missing some really big bastards. We've got a couple. We've got Skelton. We've got Bobby V. I reckon I'd argue that at his prime, Taniela was pretty good. Yeah. But we need a few more.
Can play.
I mean, it was okay tonight, but we need a couple more big bastards who can just commit murder in general play and get over the game line. Tom Hooper is one of those folks.
And I think, but also you find that balance those big bastards and also those agile guys because Jeremy Williams off the bench.
Holy shit! I'm so glad you brought him up.
He's just so good. It was back to Maro Itoje in England, sort of against Maro Itoje.
2017 Lions.
Bang off the bench. Changing hands.
18 minutes, 3 turnovers,
2 steals.
2 steals. When all the chat was, we need to get bigger off the bench. His mobility was actually a really big difference maker.
Well, can we just give a bit of a shout out to the Wallabies' set piece, specifically their defensive line out.
Oh, their line out.
Nick Frost,
amazing.
2 steals, I think.
That was his best performance in a while.
2, if not 3.
I was waiting for Frost to turn up all 2.
And then Jeremy comes on, does pretty well the same. It's so easy in Australian rugby to just criticise and go, the sport's dying. It's doom and gloom. Rob Valentini's out, we're screwed. Whoever it is. Jake Warner's not playing, we're screwed. Man, shout out to the boys out there, especially the forwards. Because
I feel like you're talking too much. We haven't even mentioned that was probably the weirdest game of rugby any of us will ever attend. We had a lightning strike, multiple HIAs, a Medicab
the second
incident.
lightning strike we've had to deal with.
Yeah, very bizarre.
The weirdest game of the sporting event you may ever go to. It's just weird. It was raining, and then it's not raining, then lightning strike.
Breaks for half an hour.
The breaks for half an hour. I was really worried.
And that was just after the Medicab incident, where you're on there for 10 minutes for the Medicab, and then the lightning strike, and
the Lions blew up about that too. I'm not talking about it after I had a piss.
Oh yeah, we've lost Lachie.
I do want Lachie goes because I do want to make this point of so many people want to throw out this idea of rugby's dying, rugby's dead. Like, firstly, it's not going to die. It's like this is said by people who are in fishbowl sports. All they say is in Australia. firstly, when you have tours like this, where again, me and Finn and actually all of us on this table have been to every single one, we know it's not going to die.
No.
But like,
over 500,000 people have watched this tour. I believe it was there was a number at 450.
About 430, 440. It's not going to die. Firstly,
it's not going to die because I can see right now across from us on the other side of the stadium, Jono's still in the press box writing about this sport.
Yeah, and like,
oh shit, he actually is. He actually is.
Multiple in that box.
There's so many in the box.
Cambridge. At Green and Gold Rugby, we love nothing more than celebrate a great Aussie success story. And Goodwood Digby Distillery is one of the most exciting ones around. They're shaking things up, literally, by maturing their spirits in Aussie hardwood cubes instead of old school barrels. With infused flavours of ironbark, jarrah, even Tasmanian blackwood, that's about as uniquely Aussie as it gets. Not into malt? No worries. They've got a whole range, from Australian gins to grey gum vodka and even blackwood rum. No matter what you taste, there's something for everyone. Just head to goodwooddigby.com to place your order. And here's a special offer for Green and Gold Rugby fans. Use code GAGR20 at checkout for 20% off, or click the link in the episode description. Goodwood Digby, that's good, ra, dig, B. Hard to pronounce, real easy to drink. And remember, drink responsibly.
Cambridge. When you have performances like this, it will never die. The reality is, if we were there, me and Finn, we were there in 2023 at the World Cup, and we got knocked out of the group stages. It didn't die after that. Wasn't going to die if we lost 3-0. But fuck, did the sport need a moment to click onto?
The best example I could use, Nate, is about the Australian sporting psyche, or how our fans approach it to an extent. And I just want to say, no disrespect to AFL fans here, but I will say I grew up in Brisbane when the Brisbane Lions weren't especially prolific.
It's the British and Irish Lions.
No, I'm aware, mate. I'm aware. I'm getting to this.
No, I saw what you did now.
Wait, sorry, that wasn't the Brisbane Lions? No. well, the last 6 weeks have just been wrong. No, but there was a time in the Gabba where I feel like the Lions struggled to sell a meaningful amount of tickets. Lachie, you can back that up. Like the Lions in Brisbane for a while.
Yeah.
The Brisbane Lions.
They were absolute dog shit.
Exactly. But now that they're the premiers, defending champs, the Gabba's a sellout pretty well every week, right?
Every week.
So
doesn't matter who they're playing.
The reality is, it's the same thing with the Wallabies. What Australian rugby needs, what the Wallabies need, are results that captivates fans, that inspires fans. And I truly believe the result last weekend at the MCG, despite how it finished, is still that result.
Yeah.
And I feel like that carried into this game.
It did.
We had more than 80,000 fans here at a core. And the Wallabies got the better of four nations.
Yes.
Can we just seriously take a moment to appreciate that? They didn't
Shout out Jack Morton.
Ranked eighth in the world. Three of them are above Australia in the world.
They
six now. Sorry. Yes.
They didn't just beat England. They didn't just beat Ireland. Didn't just beat Scotland, and they didn't just beat Jake Morgan. They beat all of them.
Waiting for a Welsh joke to come in there.
It came to me halfway through.
That was brilliant. It was well done.
Yeah,
that's a warning to you, South Africa. They're on their way.
Shut up. Okay. Shut up. No, Zach.
I think I'm sorry if this has been covered before, but this game wasn't even close. Even though we're all permanently scarred from all the fucked up, terrible things that we've witnessed as part of Australian rugby, this was not close. We dominated the entire first half despite being 8-0 and should have been up way more, and then pounded them into the core of the earth before Jack Morgan got over.
Yeah, Jack Morgan changed the game.
He fucking did, because he is a phenom. And how disgusting is your depth where Henry Pollock and Josh Van der Fleer can't get a test?
Yeah, how the fact that Josh Van der Fleer is not an actual test line blows my mind.
It's crazy as shit. But I think we need to pay a bit of tribute to how dominant the Wallabies were in this game.
Yes, they were.
The Wallabies led for 75% of the series.
No, they
That's
did.
true. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
it's
not the
important
exact
to remember
number.
there, actually.
I believe you. We're going to believe you.
They led for 79 minutes of the second test, and they led for all of this test. Which is in a series where everyone thought that the Lions were going to win
But did the Lions ever look like a chance of winning this game tonight? No.
Nah.
Like, seriously.
I remember the first few defensive.
I mean, like they had
Because they didn't have to.
There were sniffs of opportunity, but then all of a sudden,
They're special guests.
Oh, yeah, we're recording a pod. Do you want to join?
Yeah, I want to
Thoughts?
Yeah, this is Nods.
Western Sydney Star. No.
Western City Star Nods.
No, we're
Two
on
Blues,
Takaragi.
third grade fly half.
Next Wallabies
Hunter
captain.
Paisami Stan.
Yeah.
What's the question?
Thoughts on the game?
Thoughts on the game?
Thoughts on the probably thoughts on the Samoan contingency. Given that
I
short
think,
game.
well, it's good when you have Will Skelton there dominating collision, getting under some lines, people's skins.
Oh, he pissed so many people off. Man.
Yeah,
How good was
he's
it?
I think the Lions just dominated the collision area that they didn't do last week and got the dub. Finished off strong. They fixed the problems that they had last week in terms of collision area, and I think it's made all the difference.
Serious question then. Will the Wallabies ever lose again?
Never. I don't think they'll ever lose again.
No one's Skelton playing. It's fine. Skelton
But the thing with Skelton, right? Like, surely he won't be announced as being part of this TRC squad. He can't be, can he?
I can't.
Because of the top 14. So, like,
If only we had like some big other lock that's been killing it that can come in. Maybe also Pacifica as well.
Josh Cannon.
Josh Cannon, that's right.
Matt Phillip.
Matt Phillip.
No,
Man, love Matt Phillip.
Yeah, that's Matt
but
Phillip.
how do you get consistency as a test team when your best player, you know, like he played against
Hey, we're gonna have to
the
cut you off there, Finn. His name's not Bobby Valentini. That's our best player.
Hey, we won without a
I
best
would
player.
actually
We won
say
without
that
a best
Skelton's
player.
more important.
Wait until they
Skelton's more important, but hey, I disagree. Oh, you carry on.
When
but
you got Tommy Hoops playing that good, mate, like I don't know, but it's when you can't have Skelton playing, let's say, a majority of tests throughout a year. How do you get that consistency, that momentum that you need leading into a World Cup?
you don't need
Zach, question for you.
Zach's on his phone.
Zach's having sweet selfie, so I'm going to flip it. Instead of saying
taking selfies
how
with the famous
important is Will Skelton or like what do we need to do to have him or why is he so good, I'd flip it and say to Nick Vasiliev, how much would you pay Will Skelton per season to stay in Australian rugby?
I'll tell you what, he'd be one of the most. He'd be one of the most.
Is he worth $1 million a year to keep him in domestic and Wallabies colours?
Yes.
No way. Nah, I don't.
Would
I
you
don't
be
agree.
paying
okay,
one the
sure.
same as Joseph Kisasuli?
But I wouldn't.
Absolutely.
No,
I would be.
As long as he's playing for the
No, I
Tars.
wouldn't.
No.
Okay, well,
Anywhere you go
I
to
don't
the
think-
Tars
I
and your
think
career wants to
Skelton's
die.
got force written all over him.
I think Skelton is a great
Get him out
test
west.
rugby lock in terms of winning collision area and winning that battle up front. But in Super, it's a different game. It's
Get him in Lara. You mean like you?
Yeah,
do you
but-
reckon
but
like
you play
get him in
Super
Lara-
Rugby.
No,
You're not going to pay $1 million for a guy in Super Rugby who can't jump.
but you still need him available for all test matches. And that's kind of the difference, no?
Like, so would you keep him at La Rochelle?
I'll keep him in La Rochelle.
Because I mean, like he's doing really well at La Rochelle.
He's doing really well.
And La Rochelle's really bad. He's
The
not
only
good.
problem is that you can't have him for every test match.
At La Rochelle,
I went
he
to La
learned.
Rochelle, actually.
Well, at the Warriors size he won, but at La Rochelle he learned how to win.
Oh, deep.
And he learned.
That's a bar right
He
there.
learned like the last 20 minutes. He learned how to win.
crazy.
Lit up Trinidad fucking adore him.
And they wouldn't. They wouldn't win the top
Fucking
14, but the Champions Cup, the best of the Europe teams.
I actually, he like to
The
win at
last.
Sarries. I don't want to bust your balls, but like,
Well, and Saracens too.
Good point, actually. He went from Saracens to La Rochelle. That's pretty elite.
man wins.
Like,
He
damn.
wins. Like he knows how to win, and he knows what it takes to in the last 20, 15.
Quick shout out to the town of La Rochelle. I went there in January. It's pretty nice, actually.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it on the water?
Yeah, like it's pretty quiet, and I would never say boring. Like,
Should we just as a question to pivot on the head? Sorry to distract you from.
yeah, that's okay. That's gonna be
Finn.
How we
Shut up, Finn. Shut up, Finn.
Proud of you, man.
So I'm gonna write it on. Yeah, I'm gonna write an article about
That's
it.
a good. We'll send it to Ned. It's fun.
And do a TikTok.
Yeah.
We're gonna do. Quick question though. How do we like if you're Andy Farrell? Series ends with a loss like that.
Yep.
I mean, like, yes, you lost. Yes, you didn't get your first clean sweep in over a century, but surely you're fucking happy with the series.
No, I would be embarrassed as a Lions fan.
Like, the reality is,
That's a strong word.
like, they came in here thinking they were going to piss over us. They thought they were going to come through and fuck us all up. And the reality is, they really haven't. Outside that first half in Brisbane, They have not.
They are lucky to have a series win.
Like, let's face it, this is an Ireland side which is top 3 in the world, if not up the top. English side that's, I think, 4th. Scotland, who I think are above us, they should fuck us up.
We're doing a pod. We're recording the podcast.
Seika, give us your 3 hottest Lions. Go.
Hugh Jones.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, Hugh Jones, yeah.
Yes. Who's the
Mara
3?
Tojo, yep.
I don't know any other names.
You can.
He's Tongan.
He's Tongan.
Oh, Tupelo.
Yes! Well done.
Yeah, well done.
Hey, what about Henry Pollock?
Huh?
Nah, he's a fuckwit.
What is
Henry
it?
Pollock's right here.
Oh, Henry's here as well. Yeah.
Henry's bollocks.
Special
Oh
guest.
my god. Wait, what about that? Classic Wallabies. Not classic Wallabies.
Don't pick a classic. That's crazy. If you say Morgs, that's just nepotism. Don't do it.
This is on the record.
Wait. This is not. Sorry, this is not what if this guy's hot.
Oh, okay.
This.
We're recording this, by the way.
Legends.
Yeah. Is he hot?
Zach.
No, he doesn't.
Oh,
he's
no,
not.
no,
He's like
I know the
Zach.
one.
Oh, whoa! Drive by on Zach. Let's just fuck.
Is it going to be good or bad?
I hope it's good.
does look like Zach.
No way.
Who
is it?
This is great.
I don't know who it is.
Is he a hottie?
I love it in audio
Is he
podcast. We've got
Is he a
photographs.
hottie?
It's like that.
That's play on.
No, this is
No, this is Legends.
That's a legend.
I'll take it. I don't know who he is. He a
No.
legend?
What do you mean?
He looks like a talking
What do you mean
water.
Zach looks like Zach?
For context, Zach is like
Zach was playing
Zach
for
is pretty
Legends.
scrawny.
Yeah,
Zach's
Zach
right.
was playing for
Should I
Legends.
put a photo of Zach on the DKO Twitter so people
Yes, yes.
What do you think about James Smith? Didn't know James Smith?
James Smith.
He's the health influencer. He's got like
Health influencer.
He played for the Lions Classics. He's like got like
I actually
billions
saw
of...
that. He put them on my Facebook.
James
I don't know why.
Smith.
No
James
idea who you're
Smith.
talking about.
Bruh, he has the new...
He must have been a good
This
Lion.
is just diverted into the hottest Lions.
Yeah,
It should be.
individual, Yeah.
Okay,
Why not?
so-
We're doing hottest Wallabies
Hottest
after this.
Wallabies. Oh,
Okay, no, say it. Actually, go. Hottest Wallabies.
James O'Connor.
Of course.
Nice.
Far out.
Joseph.
Yeah, that's two.
yeah.
Who's third? Who's number 3?
He's an avid listener.
Jordan,
of
no.
the pod.
Let's seek a cook. Here we go. Who we got? Number 3.
Seeker.
Yeah, what a weird thing to say, Finn, you cunt. Here we go.
Saker, number 3.
Saker.
He's someone.
There's some, I don't know. There's not many.
Whoa.
There's not many.
There's not many.
There's not many.
Crazy.
That's not
I
true.
think of
That's
one.
not true. There's
Who?
subjectively.
Taniela.
I was waiting for someone to say Nick White.
Max Jorgensen.
No, I do know who's actually pretty
Potter.
sexy in the Wallabies.
Tell me.
Oh, you said Sue. I was going to say Sue.
Yeah, Sue, 100% Sue.
I'll tell you who's a tall drink of water. Harry Potter.
Oh, Harry Potter's not bad.
Harry Potter's a tall drink of water.
Harry Potter's not
He's a tall
bad.
drink of water.
Harry Potter's not bad.
He's on the private school way.
It's not the private school.
That's true.
Many.
It's true. He's got collar written all over.
What about we rank nice? Who's
Nice.
Who's nice?
Who's
That's
nice?
what the podcast
Go on.
Who's nice?
the real-
Who would be a very good
Max
friend?
Jorgensen.
Max
Okay, number 1, Max Jorgensen. Number 2.
Tom Hooper.
BPA.
Oh,
BPA.
BPA is God's gift.
He's so good.
Yeah.
He was
Number
at
three.
the
Say we
Wallaroos.
ran into him at Adelaide Airport.
He was also at the Wallaroos game on Friday.
Yeah,
was he? Holding his
Was he
sister.
at the Wallaroos game on Friday?
Yeah, just loves women's rugby, mate.
Oh.
Number 3, I believe
Because
in
no,
you,
his
Saga.
sister's playing for the Wallaroos.
Based on like personal, maybe
Yeah,
like between like Joseph, Josh Luke.
Josh Luke is the second.
Josh
You know,
Luke's
no, wait.
Josh Fluke is the boy next door.
This is my hot take. But if Josh Fluke wants to be the centre, the starting 13 week in week out for the Wallabies, he needs to get rid of the headgear. He needs to be. He has to have the sexy aspect.
Wrong. You're
Look at
so
all the
wrong.
look at all the best.
I was so ready for you to
I'm glad someone said it.
Look at all the best 13s in the world. You got Hugh Jones for
what are you
Scotland,
talking
sexy.
about?
Also,
Rico,
Jesse
you're on
Durden.
there, sexy.
Yeah.
What is going? The best 13 in the modern era is Jonathan Davies.
Jesse
Before
Creel. Jesse Creel's sexy.
I back that actually.
Thank you.
100%. Actually,
Jesse
no,
Creel.
Jesse Creel, sexy.
No.
No, he's phenomenal.
Sexy. No,
You need
Jonathan
to be
G. Railed
sexy
this.
to play
I will
13.
say-
Someone's gonna re-rail this because I'm going to talk about Jonathan Fox Davies.
So you reckon Joe
let's
Schmidt's
just keep this going.
pulling Josh Luke into meetings going, hey mate, you've got
Is he saying
everything-
that you're
you've got-
too hot?
You've got what it takes.
Look,
Just not the sex appeal.
all I'm going to say is
100%.
Josh Fluke,
No, but Josh Fluke's
his
voice.
arms now are fucking huge.
His voice.
His arms
so
now are
hot.
huge.
Yeah.
Finn,
Nath,
so
stop
guys,
talking about me, Nath.
I want you to put your best 13s in the world right now. Someone's
who's the
top
top
three.
three?
Top three.
Honestly, how does he play 13 at the moment?
Just your top three best 13s.
I'll start with Josh Fluke without the headgear.
We don't even go further, mate. Landing Towel, sexy.
Yeah, Lennox Dow's a 13th. Daman Diolande.
Yes, and he's played 12.
Diolande, sexy.
Sexy.
Jesse Creel, sexy. Rico Ioane,
Sexy.
sexy.
Rico's a winger now.
You guys may have to do a whole podcast.
The problem is William Proctor is fucking sexy. You're both wrong. The two
maybe you know
best
what we should
centres
do? We
in
should
the
just make-
world
we should-
Are both Italian. They are Thomas Minincello and Nacho Brex. And they are
But I
both
like
sexy.
They're
They are
sexy.
both so
But they're
sexy.
sexy.
Oh.
That's so sexy,
Can
man.
you tell that we're like really like it's the end of the series and we're all just like we're so
I forgot we
distracted.
were recording. I'm going to be honest.
Oh yeah, so have I.
So when are we going to start recording?
We're not. This is it.
Yeah, but tell you what though, because I'm fully aware that we probably want to keep drinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I need to get
I will
one
finish
more
off
for the
by
bar closer.
adding one last
let's get
comment,
some
which
more
is
Guinness. Yeah.
Nathan, what a turnaround for the books. Literally, like Wallaroos got up, Wallabies got up.
I mean, 7 days ago, I was in a Wallabies change room, sounded like I was going to kill myself.
Yeah,
now
really
I feel
did.
like fucking on top of the world. This is great.
Speaking of shit, I would also shout out the Wallaroos like 36-5.
Yeah,
It's
what a
freaking fucking killed it.
Amazing.
Demolition.
Mate, Stuart.
And talk about everyone's thinking they can only play on a dry pad.
Yeah.
Dry pad.
Piper Duck.
Piper Duck.
She's just incredible. Like, finding a place for her in that back row is just so crucial. Obviously, Piss's out, so
Yes.
kind of opens up a bit of a vacancy, but like...
And the A, Tabua.
Tabua's
gee.
great.
Oh, she's so good.
Taboo is first pick.
good.
I'm sorry, if you hear it tapping, it's actually the pulse of Nathan's cock against the table. He's so fucking
As context, Lachie is about how many Guinnesses down are you?
14. I played the 5th. No, but the truth is, Taboo Nakavajo was phenomenal.
Yeah,
so good.
She's been. I think she's been their best player throughout like every game, like throughout their warm-up games, pretty much. I think she's been their best player.
They're ready for the World Cup, eh? Like, it's obviously... They've got Samoa first, then the US. Nathan and I are going to be there.
The thing is, this is what's going to happen. They're going to beat England. They're going to fucking.
They're going to beat England.
They're going to beat England.
Yeah.
They're going to beat USA.
Well, like, the one
And then they'll lose to Samoa, and Samoa will win the World Cup.
Of course, he's saying that.
I think it's we wrap here by saying media world goes quick, so it's always focused on what's next. So New Zealand, Argentina, South Africa.
You can all get
Run.
it. You can all get it.
I will say, as the last point, Wallaroos are going to announce their squad on Monday.
Also,
So
if
that's out for the World
Wallabies
Cup.
win Collision Area, they win every game ever.
Well, for context,
We may never lose again.
we'll probably do
Shout out to what's the sponsor? Distillery.
Good Rigby. It's actually really, really good grog. I'm not
Shout
actually.
Hard to say, easy to drink.
I appreciate that you've just been listening. Yeah, because he's been listening to the episodes. It's been good.
I listened to that one so hard because you literally poured your heart out.
Yeah, we
Stayed
should have
with me.
explained.
That has stayed with me.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
And because the good Rigby was in there like 3 times.
Exactly. Yeah. So we'll finish off this pod by saying,
it's a-
Alliance Series. Can you turn off your fucking phone?
Oh, yeah, I forgot we were recording.
Yeah, you're still fucking recording.
Zesty reel to look at.
Yeah, you zesty fucking TikTok boy.
We're actually back to the 5 though.
Yeah, I will finish off by simply saying that Lions is done. We'll probably have a much more sober review at some point later next week.
No, we won't.
Boys, actually, everyone here, well done.
Well done.
Last 6 weeks, genuinely, been a long tour.
It's been a
been
long-
a lot of fun too. So.
And I mean, I'm not going to lie, some of these pods have been fucking hard to record.
Yeah, no, I
and also
pretty
pretty
invited to a lot of them. So
cheers. We're drinking that. Cheers, we're going to drink there. Have a wonderful evening.
Farewell.
And,
Whoa, Jesus Christ.
cheers.
Sorry, I thought you put that out for me. There you go.
All right, we're going to keep drinking some Guinness into the evening, and thank you, everyone. We'll see you in a few weeks for South Africa. Like and subscribe, and don't follow Scrumbags.
Go the Wallabies.
I was so restrained.
We've got another week to get back on the horse and take that horse to the water, and you can ask that horse, you can say, hey horsey, do you want to have a drink or do you want to swim? Yeah, and it's up to that horse to then realise what he wants to do in his life. So we're looking forward to, like I say, getting back on that horse.
And are you looking forward to getting back on the horse 6 months since we last saw you?
I don't like horses, I can't ride.
Give myself an uppercut.
Tonight's episode was brought to you by Good Digby Distillery, uniquely Australian and proud of it. Cheers to supporting local. Visit goodredigby.com.